Hey guys, my name is Justin Young and I am the Director of Marketing for Splash Car Wash and Oil Change in Arkansas.
My name is Matt Stagg and I'm the CFO for Splash Car Wash in Arkansas. Splash is located in Little Rock, Arkansas. We have been in the car wash business since 1995. We started off with a couple of self-serve car washes, moved into the automatic rollover automatics. Then over the years, we've built some express washes. We bought a couple of old full service washes, operated those for a while, unprofitably, I might add. And over the years, we've tinkered with our model because this is our only source of income. We're the only people in Arkansas that don't have another job besides car washing. And so we have done things for the most part the wrong way and learned over time from our mistakes that there's an easier way to do it. And going from the full service to the flex serve in around 2009 really opened up some doors for us, and we are now using the people mover belts in order to automate the process for full service.
Another thing that we do is in our wash tunnels, we have the conveyor belts. So similar to the people movers on the detail side of things, we have conveyor belts in our washes. And I think there's advantages and disadvantages to both, and that's the classic kind of car wash debate, is chain and roller versus conveyor. But for us, we think it just provides a better customer experience and kind of takes some of the fear of trying to line it up just right out of the customer's mind, and it really just kind of opens up the tunnel just from an experience standpoint. And so we have those in our newer locations that we've opened the past couple of years, and we'll be putting those in our future ones as well.
We currently have 10 oil change facilities, 4 self-serve washes, 4 flex-serve washes, and 7 total tunnels here in Arkansas, with many more on the way. There's a lot that sets us apart in our market. A few of them that I think are of note. For one, we do a lot more than just express car washes. That's our bread and butter and our main focus, of course. But we also do interior detailing and we do oil changes. Nobody else around here does all 3 of those things in one spot. And we really think that there's some synergy that comes through doing those. We have a competitive advantage there. And we have done all 3 of those for 20 years, and we really enjoy those 3 different business models. And it gives us an opportunity to impact more people, to have more team members. We're not trying to have as few employees as possible. We want a big team, and we just think that gives us more opportunities to give people career paths.
I came on board in 2017, the very end of it, and just what I've loved about working here at Splash is just that we're always taking new ground and wanting to kind of push the limits and do things that aren't being done, and not just settle into a comfortable kind of maintenance mode style of doing business. And so it's really fun. From a marketing perspective, at times that can propose some challenges because things might change from one location to another, but we're kind of getting to the point where we have a model that we're going to move forward with. And even in this upcoming one, he mentioned the people mover belt, but one new thing in our Chenal, which is in West Little Rock, we refer to it as Chenal, but our West Little Rock location and our new Maumelle location, we're going to have the loading belts as well to even take that efficiency up just another notch. And so that's a new thing that we're doing. These 2 new locations are are massive facilities. They're both over 35,000 square feet, and so we are really, really excited about them. I think they've got the potential to really be just awesome for our communities and really bring something to Arkansas that quite literally has never been done before. And so I think it'll be a really, really huge benefit to the cities that we operate in. I think the interior service has kind of faded out over time because it's challenging to do well. You really have to have a tenured staff that loves coming to work and works on purpose and isn't just there for a paycheck. And you have to have processes and systems and training and proper labor management. All those things play into being able to run that side of the business well. And so I think over time it's just become kind of a bear in people's minds that they don't want to tackle. But for us, we just see it as a huge advantage and a big differentiator.
Yeah, it is a bear in people's mind because it is a bear to do.
That's true.
And we've done it the wrong way for a lot of time, and we've learned from that. But it's just, for us, the challenge is the fun part, and so we don't run from the hard work that is associated with it. Our team embraces it, and we just embrace the grind, and it gives you the opportunity to interact with a lot more customers in a more, for lack of a better term, intimate way. They're sitting there in your lobby for 10 or 15 minutes, and so you get to go deeper with them, and it's just one way that we can build better relationships and get to know our customers in a way that you really can't in an express model.
Yeah, I do think that's a great point, because I think, one of the things that Splash hangs our hat on is our culture and our people. And, with the express model, while you can smile and wave and have a short conversation, you're just not able to really dive in and get to know people, in an extended manner. And so having those lobbies, we've had so many stories through the years of just really cool things that have happened. Our team members serving our customers in special ways, or even stopping to pray for them in some instances. And so it's just, for us, the interior cleaning provides the opportunity to get to know our customers better. And overall, over time, that just results in further, brand loyalty and kind of builds into the other aspects of business too.
We tend to let the site and the location determine if it can support a big mega store, then we're going to put a big mega store. And if it's a less busy area or a smaller site that won't fit the big site, we'll put a small one in. We let the demand and the location determine what type of wash we put there. We don't have a one-size-fits-all model. We like to accommodate the site. There isn't a scenario where I just look forward to going through the city approval process, or that I think this is gonna go right through with no issues at all. In our area, car washes don't have the best reputation. And so you tend to go in ready to put your best foot forward, no matter what type of car wash you're doing. I will say that in 2 instances recently, that one of the for our bigger stores, the mega sites, they were much more receptive. One, because it was a new concept that hadn't been done before and they were intrigued by it. And 2, the fact that we were going to bring jobs and tax revenue to the city. They really liked that. That was one of the first questions the mayor asked me was, "Are you guys collecting sales tax on this?" And so they look at that kind of stuff, and the fact that we are impacting the city in a positive way, not just building a car wash. I think it can work to your advantage.
It's a classic question in the industry, really. What is the advantage of having a mega site versus, scattering 3 or 4 tunnels in a city? And so for us, we see it as, mutually beneficial to have both potentially in a city, provided that there's enough, space and things like that. But, especially for our unlimited members, it's a big deal for them to be able to wash wherever they are around town. But also, in us offering the interior cleaning and oil change services, we offer an unlimited interior super clean, which is just like it sounds, unlimited interior cleaning. And so in the same way that a customer can come through and wash the exterior of their vehicle through the tunnel as many times as they'd like, it's the same thing on the interior package as well. And really, those customers end up being some of your favorite customers because they come often and their cars stay clean, and it's never a big nightmare, to get it clean after 2 or 3 years of not cleaning it at all. And so there are definitely benefits of having both, and we just see it as our differentiator. I think in order to determine if there's an advantage to having the interior free vacs or if it's just a space filler, all you would need to do is wait until middle of July and go to an exterior free vac site and vacuum your car while you're sweating profusely, and then give it another 6 months in December when it's freezing and you're trying to do the same and your fingertips are cold, and then come by Splash and our interior free vacs, become a member and have access there. And regardless of July heat or the winter weather, you'd be able to do all of that in a climate controlled environment. And so I think, we have not officially done this yet. Our 2 sites under construction will be our first with this, but we anticipate, just from common sense, that we think it's going to be a really big deal for our members. When you're talking about how hard it is for a consumer to navigate your facility, whether big or small, there's a lot that plays into it, but one of the primary things is, do you have it properly and clearly marked and have great signage that helps in that process? I think it is easier just by sake of people being more familiar with the typical wash tunnel model. I think it's more natural, I guess I should say, for a customer to be able to navigate that even hardly without signage. And so when we're building these larger facilities, I think there's going to be a small learning curve in the beginning as customers first come and experience this, but the way that we've laid out our sites and the way that we plan to do our signage is going to really, it's going to be a simple experience. And so I think it could be intimidating from the outside looking in, but we have a good plan to address that.
And one thing I'll add is I think we have in the past learned from some mistakes that we assumed the customer might intuitively understand how to navigate a site in a way that didn't turn out to be true. So we've had to, and it's hard after you've already completed the site to go back and add signage in the right places versus from the very beginning planning with conduit and islands and stuff, spots for good signage. And so a mega site certainly can be more difficult to navigate, but I don't think it has to be. If you lay it out correctly and mark the customer path clearly for them, I think it can be an easy thing to overcome.
As far as looking ahead at consumer trends, I think we've all kind of felt for years, and this isn't new to the car wash industry, but this move towards being more green and more environmentally responsible. And so there are many, many washes that have implemented water reclamation systems and things to help the environment. And so we have done that and will continue to do those things. I think we can do a better job of informing and educating our customers on those things. Even our new facilities, we're going to have in the indoor free bags. So we talked about earlier, we're going to have electric vehicle charging stations, and so we're continuing to move in that direction and do things that will add value. And then from a marketing perspective, it's on us to be able to communicate that to our customers.